Called the locksmith on a Monday like a woman with a plan. Had him swap the deadbolt out before the afternoon. Paid the man in cash and stood there feeling capable. Told myself by Wednesday I'd be feeling better soon. New key on the ring, new code beside the entry. New chain on the door that you could never reach again. Walked inside and set my bag down on the counter. Picked my phone up, saw your face and fell right back to then. Security means nothing when the breach is on the inside. Can't keep out the thing that's already living in your chest. Change the locks on every door that you could enter, but forgot about the one I haven't changed yet. Change the locks but not the screensaver. Secured the outside, left the inside wide apart. Change the locks but not the screensaver. Fortified the house but not the corresponding heart. Every deadbolt, every chain, every new key on the ring can't protect you from the thing that lights up everything. Change the locks but not the screensaver. Still seeing your face every time my phone comes on. Rearrange the furniture like geography means something. Like if the couch moves 6 feet left, then so does memory. Bought new sheets, new towels, a different set of dishes. Like replacing all the props could recast all the history. But every single morning when the alarm pulls me upward, before the day begins and consciousness arrives, I reach across and grab my phone from off the nightstand. And there you are, still smiling, still so impossibly alive. My friend said change the picture, said it takes about 10 seconds. Said you're making healing harder than it has to be. But my thumb just sits there hovering above the settings, 'cause changing it means saying this is finally really me. And I'm not ready for that particular admission. Not ready for the blank screen or whatever comes instead. So the locks stay changed, the screensaver stays constant, and I sleep beside the ghost of something I can't put to bed. Change the locks but not the screensaver. Renovated everything except the part that counts. Change the locks but not the screensaver. Did the visible work, ignored what the invisible amounts. Every neighbor thinks I've got this whole thing handled. and every notification lights your face up in the dawn. Change the locks, change the sheets, change the side of the bed I sleep on. Change the art, change the plants, change the mug I drink from now. Change the locks, but not the screensaver. Still can't figure out the how. Lock change, screen unchanged. You're still the first thing I see.